You're on, 1 minute, I'm just trying to sort this out. Oh shit. Um. Just trying to sort my title, but my computer goes really slow and I try to do it, so it's taking me a while. What's up, Jordan? This game's supposed to be in 5 minutes, so I'm not going to play the draft. Yeah, I'm good, Jordan. What's that? 1 minute. Fuck knows what this kid's doing. It'd be interesting, but it'd also be awkward because I hit 2000. I've hit 2000 twice this week. I hit it from my points from champs and my points from division rivals, because 4 wins in my division, it gives me 2000 points, and in division 1 it's 500 points a win. So it would be interesting, but also it would be kind of awkward. Presume this guy's not wanting to play. So if you just gotta remember not to fuck it up, ain't you? That's the point of it. I don't want to play. Played so many drafts today. I've won 9 drafts at this point. I had to walk out once. This game's fucking amazing. Oh shit, my team is Jordan. And this card looks interesting, but I don't think I'd do the SBC for it. He probably runs like a fucking boss as well. Dunno. My team's not class, it's far from it. Got Anthony fucking Marshall in there, he's shit. I won't really say I invested in the game, I wasted a load of money, yeah. Then I see why I were able to afford most of the stuff I've got. Well, not most, why I can afford Ronaldo. Where is it? How much? I've put about £400 into the game. Something like that. Too much, that's how much I've put into it. This dude's clearly not playing. And the pack that I got it from was from that SBC. It only cost me 8k because I had 201 forms. I didn't care about. I just stuck them in it. This guy's obviously not playing, so fuck him. Fuck it, we'll play this draft. About 400 on why. Something like that. Most of my team's tradable though. Like, well, Martial's not, Hazard's not, and Rio Ferdinand's not, I think. Oh, and Fabinho. Because Fabinho's a red card. Everyone else is bought. Like, I bought Ronaldo, I bought Blanc, bought Ramos. I don't know. I don't know, Jordan. I won't even sound good, to be honest. Better people than me at this game. Is your Ronaldo a Patbull, Jordan? Your UCL one? I'm 19, I'm not. Don't know about Lacazette though, chief. Can slot right out there. I know, I'm a kid on that. colour goes so fucked when I stream on my monitor. It's so weird. I can't tell whether I prefer it or whether I don't prefer it. I've been playing like shit today though. Okay, chief. Instantly, this kid's downfall is the fact that he's got Petit at centre back. And he's probably moved him now, but even at that. Fucking Mpandu, whatever his fucking name is. Chelsea weirdo. I'm 31 now. How old's Arthur? Do you know? I've no idea how old he is. I've never asked him. Probably have asked him actually. I just don't remember. Office 33. I feel like I know that. I don't think I've ever asked him. Maybe I have. Can't remember. I can, well, depends what you want in custom tactic wise, because I have no idea about them myself. I don't mess with them. I set my CDMs and my fullback to stay back while attacking. Everything else is balanced. I'm shit with that stuff. I always have been. I didn't do it in FIFA. I didn't do them all in 17. I didn't even set my players to stay back while attacking. In 18, I set them to stay back while attacking, left it basic, and that's what I do this year as well. I don't have any tall players, so front post just don't work. This kid's probably the best fucking Premier League forward in the game, honestly. He's not even a kid, he's probably like in his fucking 30s or something, but he's a beast. Got a penalty ref, are you taking a piss? Felipe Anderson's the goal on this game, trust me. So I feel like I've been like my friend that gets like elite and stuff said, okay then I'll listen you do whatever the fuck you want, mate. Maybe offside, never mind. My friend who gets like a top 100 and stuff called Louis, he tells me all sorts of different custom tactics. I try this, try that. I do it and it causes me to lose more than it does win. So I go back to what I know best, which is just balance everything and then my fullbacks to stay back while attacking. I'm finding that 4-2-3-1's just not my friend at the minute though, so I might try the 4-3-3 there too and see what that's like. So I've been using it in drafts and I'm smashing it with it. Okay. That's how you're just gonna have something big like that. The gameplay is press, right, lost position play. Yeah, I'm shit with tactics on that, so it's just words to me, man. I don't like that formation because there's no like actual defensive option. Team of the Year doesn't, like every year doesn't do anything for me because I don't spend money at Team of the Year and I never pack one, so I don't buy them while they're at like the peak and shit anyway. I'm not never gonna sell Ronaldo, so unless I'm getting his team a year, then he's not going. So realistically, other than Blanc, that's the only player that I'd sell. And there's not gonna be a good game changing player in the same position as Blanc that'll get me full chemistry for 1,000,000 coins. I'm being tempted to sell my Blanc though and just buy a Casemiro back and go back to Mbappe and Neymar because I'm really not enjoying Martial and shit up front. I also need to get rid of Hazard at some point because he's dreadful. Biggest things we've been good at this game, Jordan, is knowing what's broken. Time finishing's broken, so time finish. Heel to heels, they're overpowered. Use them. Fuck me. What else is there? Just a lot of the skill moves in general are overpowered, so they help. Alright, since day one that I used him, he was shit. I've never liked him. And everyone can tell me that he's best player in the world, but when I watch most of the people play with him, he does shit for him. Super does it all the time. He tells me he's great, and then when he's in a game, Hazard will fuck up about 5 chances and he'll still protect Hazard. Hazard's wank. I had his inform, and surprisingly that wasn't that bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't that bad. He used worse cards. Oh shit, I forgot I had Sane. Ooh. Near post, OP. I should be a silver 1 player in FIFA 17, Jordan. I used to win, what were it on there? 14? I used to win 14 and lose 16 on FIFA 17. I had a negative record for like the whole year. I don't think I ever won a draft on that game either. I won 8 today. Or 9, I don't even know at this point. Fuck's sake, man. I think player at months are well, I mean, for some people they're not useless, but to me for me they're useless, and I see that as just because like a lot of people said to me, "Oh, why don't you do player at month for Aubameyang?" Because he's not going to be an end game player for me. He's not going to be someone that I have at the end of the game. Like my end game team is preferably going to be like R9, CR7, something like that. Like they're going to be actual end game players and not a fucking player at month for Aubameyang. A player at month for Aubameyang is irrelevant to me in all different circumstances. So I can understand why people do them, but if you're trying to build a team as a competitive player, most of the untradeable icons and shit, they're useless to me. No, I don't save packs, fuck that shit. I can't even save packs on my account for an hour before I open them. That's boring. I'll probably just play a draft on when Totty comes out to see if I can get on. I won't, but at least I get to use the Team of Year players in draft. Lol. I've won 9 drafts today and I've not even had a walkout. My best player so far has been Vidal, I think. Maybe that was yesterday. Can't remember. I seem to get fuck all from draft. It just seems to be a common occurrence. I've also had a 50. I've had multiple 50k packs and a 100k pack. I've had 25k packs left, right, and centre. They're like worst reward. I just seem to get fuck all. But it's whatever. I'd like stuff so I can replace people like fucking Martial in my team, but oh well. I gain like 200k a week from foot champs because of hitting elite. So things are probably just going to work in eventually. Oh God. I don't even know what yours looks like. I don't like Fabinho in this game. I hate him. I know a lot of people that do like him, but I'm not a fan of him. Like him, Martial, and Hazard are the biggest things that need to go. Mahrez, I'm probably going to keep around. I just need to get a better version of his card because I love Mahrez on this game. I hate. I wouldn't mind like a KDB in my team. What else would I mind? I mean, there's quite a lot of things that I wouldn't mind, but my team now is boosted by having millions of coins, so it's just not it, chief. Like what? What are you trying to do scoring against me for? No need for it. Dickhead. Oh. Nice shot. Well played. What do you mean, you Miles gamer? I don't know what you name. Oh, I've got quite a few, but they're just not. Most of them are awake and stuff at the minute. Minute is only 11 o'clock. Plus, I don't stream often, so I don't need loads. I'm not like mad famous dude. Very much irrelevant at that. I mean, if Jordan wants to do a trade-off where I get mod in his chat and he gets it in mine, then I'm down. Either when game pisses me off or when I go to bed, which will probably be in a couple of hours. Oh, Aguero. I'm on a weirdest sleep schedule, so I go to sleep at like 3 in the afternoon. Need to ask King Flipper to get me should ask King Flipper to like get me like some sort of stream overlay with Fresh Fox shit on it. I'm too lazy to make one. Fuck off, man. I don't know the casual struggles like that. Realistically, like I mean, I've had other occasions where I lose to poor play and I've lost. Like I've been winning 2-0 at one point and shit like that. But it's very rare that shit like that happens to me. Usually I'm up by 5 goals in the first half. I'm very shit defensively, so I just play for rage quits really. You're offside, bastard. You might be able to wear my controller every so often because it's sellotaped together because I fucking broke it off. Fun times. Fucking auto blocks, man. You're taking the piss. know, that's not what I wanted you to do, but it worked. Also, Jordan, do a lot of ball rolls. Trying to get better. See what you Anwar. If you can do a lot of ball rolls, they're quite easy to get through people. They're the easiest skill move ever. Okay. That's how you want to be then, yeah. Safe margin. Probably. I mean, I don't always play like all 4 rounds in a row, but I can. I don't leave them for like days, but I play them like bit by bit. Like maybe I'll play a game, then I'll go play Division Rivals or some shit like that. Maybe I'll go play Champs game or something. This game's shit for rewarding people in draft. Check this, Jordan. Look at what I get for I'm fucking mean to do that. Look what I get for rank 1. Well, look what I get for rank 2 in Rivals. 2 125k packs untradeable. I get 1 tradable or 61k. How many games I've played on? Played 150 games without Fabinho. He assists quite a lot of stuff, surprisingly. My skill rating's so bad. I need to get it around 2,500, but I keep matching all the tryouts. I'm in Division 1, that's why mine is so. I haven't finished yet. You mean this week or last week, I'm 10-1 at the minute. Skill rating goes up with your thing. What did I get last? That 125 last week. I got Edison and now a load of shine. But I took tradable. I don't do untradeable packs because they're never useful to me. I don't do icon SPCs and no shit like that. So untradeable packs are pointless to me because the likelihood of me packing Ronaldo, Neymar, and Mbappe, a player that I'll actually use, is low. So I may as well take the tradables and take what I can out of the. I'll take what I can coin total wise from the back. If you want to see what I finished last week, I'm 1 minute. So I finished on last week. 24 and 6. I played this guy in Rivals. This guy here. Still UFC R9 now, dude. Fuck's sake. I played him in Rivals. I didn't even know who he was, and played him in a tournament and beat him the other day. Played him in a tournament and beat him the other day too. Oh no, we're gonna play against him actually, but I didn't. Yeah, I played against this dude in Rivals. Didn't even know who he was, and then a friend of mine messaged me and said, "Oh, you're playing against, you're on stream," and I'm like, "What the fuck are you on about?" So turns out he was live streaming, and I beat him on stream. Fun times. This skill goes up winning. I don't know how it works in foot champs, but I know that your skill rating goes up in Rivals from your win. But if your opponent has a higher skill rating, then you get more skill points if you beat them. If you draw to them, you get quite a lot, and if you lose, then you lose. I don't think you lose that much, but if your opponent's got less than you, then you'll gain minimal from winning. You'll lose you'll lose like 2 if you draw, and you'll lose like a lot if you lose. If you like, I don't know, it's weird. Makes sense though. In my head, it makes sense. It might not make sense to you. Oh, lose some food, man. I'm gonna abuse his back line. He's got 32 pace Garai and 55 pace PK. Fuck me. That's diabolical. It's hard to make a judgment on. Well, I don't believe that rank benching makes the slightest bit of difference in any FIFA ever. I think it's just a bullshit lie that everyone makes up to make people that. I feel like it's just a bullshit lie. I think it used to work in older FIFAs. I don't think it works anymore. But in lower divisions these days, like now, I know a lot of people that are easily elite players, Gold 1 usually, that are in Division 4 and Division 3, and some of them in Division 5, and it's not because they don't play Rivals. They purposely relegate themselves just so they can gain as much, just so they can gain easy points in Rivals. It's easier to play all 30 champs games and get rank 1 points in lower divisions. And also, they would only have to play like 1 game, 2 games at max, something like that, to be able to get to rank 1 regardless. If they've played foot champs, and the rewards are better. Like the higher divisions, the rewards are shit. Oh bastard! Give me a pen for that ref. I know I ran into him, but that's not the point. Maybe keep it against me, bitch. I'm in Division 6, but rank 2. I've got a friend that's just got a Division 6 actually, and he's really good at the game. There's a lot of people that do purposely relegate just so they can get the best out of the rewards. Because the lower divisions have the better rewards, and I don't feel like, well, other than D1 where I get ultimate packs for rank 2 and rank 1, but the difference is in rewards in Division 2. The rewards are absolutely diabolical, like they're really bad. But in Division 3, they're not terrible. I mean, they're not really what you want from Division 3, but they're not terrible. But in lower divisions, I know that it's easier to get. Like, you get like mad 50k packs and shit like that. It's just like, you gotta think that people in the lower divisions compared to the higher divisions kind of need stuff, because if you're in Division 1, the likelihood of you having Ronaldo and Messi and Neymar and shit already anyway is very likely. I play against Ronaldo, Neymar, Mbappe, fucking Hullet, Vieira, Cruyff on daily in divisions. Because the game's a fucking joke, but it just is what it is, isn't it? I've been playing against a lot of prime Ronaldinho's recently as well. I need like 20k points for... I can barely read that 1 minute. Can't do anything with it, man. Nobody's doing anything. And on top of the fact that this guy doesn't select his defenders, so it's easy for him to defend. Fuck this guy. He's fucking 30 odd pace centre backs and I can't score a bastard goal. Well, I've scored one, but you know. Okay, you do whatever you want, keeper. Wasn't even looking at my screen and he were fucking miles off of his line. This game is just shit. I know a lot of people that like, I know there's a lot of streamers and stuff out there that say take untradable packs, but I feel like if you're trying to get a good team, it's the worst thing you can do. You should always take coins if your team is not good. Or if there's like upgrades that you quite clearly need. Like I don't quite clearly need upgrades. Well, I do in Martial, but like not in a sense of I've got like, I don't know, fucking Jordan Henderson in my team, someone like that. I need upgrades that are an impact, but that they're not cheap. So I need players like Martial. I need rid of Martial. I need someone like Mbappe back. I need rid of Hazard, and I need Neymar back. Like they're the type of players I need next. So taking 60k in rivals coins, it's not really helping me. I mean, over time it'll build up, but as of current time, it's not getting me anywhere. So I could take untradable packs, or I could take a tradable pack. And either way, I can risk taking the tradable pack happily, because if I pack like an icon or something tradable, then that's instant coins towards upgrades. It's an instant like 600k or so towards upgrades. I wouldn't take the tradable packs in lower divisions just because I don't feel like the likelihood of you getting something really good from a... Oh bastard, I moved my keeper too far. The likelihood of you getting something really good from a 25k pack or something from a lower division in rivals, it's a lot lower than it is from a 125 from D1. Fuck off with your 30 pace centre backs, man. Eat my ass. I need to sort this fucking attack out because it's just not doing anything. Also, people that defend like this guy should fall over. Should he get hit by a bus or something? That's not a surprise. He's like one shot on one on target, lol. Alexis Sanchez instead of you. Fuck it, you can go there. Try it out. need to get into like a nice spot with Mbappe where I can just green time finish it and it'll go straight over everyone. But no ever goes how I want it to. So. Bastard. Wait, where's Sane? No, fuck that. On Aguero corner. Thank you, Sane. Not sure that's what I told you to do, Chief. Oh, that were a nice ball. I rate that. Getting that now, I always hit though. Keep it in Anderson. Oh, let's go. Focus the first time, finessed it, you dickhead. God, Aguero. My own play just absolutely fucked it. Thank fuck, man. One sec. What? I don't even have words for this right now. They've both been green and both of them haven't gone on target. It's actually a joke. Okay. Thank you. Fuck me. Aguero's right foot's disgusting on this game. Look at these AI blocks, man. It's so fucking dead. We're up by like 4 goals, but AI blocking's just saving the life out of this guy. Okay. What can I do? Yeah, just don't want me to win this game. Fucking joke. This guy's not good either. Fuck me, this team's shit. Hate building Prem teams in draft. I hate Prem players, they're all fucking crap. Yep. AI block again. There's just nothing I can do. fucking joking, man. Can't even get the fucking ball. I can't even get a shot off because every time I fucking do it, AI blocks it. Suck my ass, man. It's a joke. No foul now. Yeah, I've lost. Fucking phenomenal game. Just absolutely killed Bale, lol. Not what else I can do. Every fucking bounce straight back to this kid. Thank you, Christ. Course, man. Don't want this game to go to extra time. It's the least thing I want. I fucking have that, man. Yo, Hunter. I'm good, Hunter. How about yourself? No, I don't do SBC cards and stuff, Hunter, unless there's someone that I expect to use for the rest of the year. It's just not worth it to me. Got his loan, but I doubt I'll ever use it. Maybe I'll bring it on once to see if it's any good. Beside that, probably not. I think I'm going to end stream anyway, because I'm going to make some food. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the short stream I did. But it is what it is. See you.